come today. We got Roane today, 190 in a game to see who gets the series. Should be a pretty good day. It's pretty. It's not too chilly outside, but it's not the warmest. But not a cloud in sight. Sun shining all day. Be a good day for some baseball. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, we're about to start this game off. We'll have Garrett Hartley on the mound, start us off. We'll have Bailey Russell behind the plate. Bass Cooper will be at third. Noah Fitzgerald will be at short. Kyle Nunn just walked up here. He'll be doing the scoreboard for us today. Back to the field, we'll have Todd Lancey at second and Chris Tyler at first. Nick Blueball in left. As usual, Sean Cheeley holding down center. And we'll have Branson Bolin over in the right field today. We'll either have Brandon Parrott or Jacob Holton DHing. We'll find out here when we go to hit. It's about 54 degrees right now. What's it feel like outside right now, Kyle?
It's about 50.
About 50? Wind chill?
Slight wind chill.
Kyle said slight wind chill. It's supposed to get up to about 61 degrees today, folks. Hopefully it gets a little better. Y'all be seeing some nasty stuff. Y'all know how Garrett Hardy usually throws. Hopefully we see something good today. We had a pretty good first game yesterday. Second game we did good. It's just sometimes you just lose momentum and that happens. It's a game of baseball. It just happens. But we're about to get this game started off. And the first pitch will be a bunt, pop straight up. And Bailey Russell has a good defensive try on it, but cannot make the play. It was a good tempo, without a doubt. So it'll be 0-1 to start the game off for us. The pitch will be in the dirt, 1-1. Good pitch from Garrett Hardy, make it 1-2. Great off-speed pitch right there. And there'll be a foul tip, straight back, 1-2. And that pitch will be nicked to first base. Garrett Hardy gets over and gets there in time for the first out of the game. That pitch will be in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch will be low and in for ball 2. That pitch will be fouled up, but looks like it's going out, and it will go out of play. 2-1 count. That pitch is just high and out a little bit. 3-1. Not a bad spot, but that will be ball 4, so we'll have a runner on first with 1 out. Throw. Garrett Holly throws over, but the umpire will call a balk on the throw, so that will advance you under to second. Dirty, dirty pitch from Garrett Hardy for first strike right there. That ball is hit up the middle. Looks like there will be a plate to plate. Sean Chitty throw in, but the runner will haul at second. Bailey throws down to second, and they will get the out. It's second right there as the runner tries to advance to second on the throw. So we will have 2 down with a runner at third. Great, great heads-up move by Bailey Russell right there for the throw down. Not a bad pitch from Garrett Hardy. I guess it was just a little high. Didn't break in the strike zone quick enough, but still a good pitch. Nice pitch right there. Be a 1-1 count. Can't ask for a better curveball, folks. Huge swing and a miss for strike 2. What do you think he's going to throw out here, Kyle?
He's coming back with a curveball.
Kyle says come back with a curveball. I'm saying change up on the outside the plate. We'll see. And that pitch will be poked foul. And it was a curveball, yes. You think curveball again? Or you think I'm thinking something. I'm thinking fastball now.
I'm thinking he's going curveball.
Curveball, all right. Well, we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. See what happens.
Slider.
Little slider action right there. That will be the first strikeout of the day for Garrett Harley. And that will put us to the bottom of the first inning as the score is 0-0. And to start off the day for the Chatt State Tigers will be Branson Bowling comes to the plate. And Branson will foul that one back for the first pitch he sees for the day. And that pitch is smoked to the shortstop. And that will be the first out. Great hustle from Branson Bowling, though. We'll now have Sean Chitty step up to the plate for the Tigers. Usually Sean's supporting the one hole, but he's in the two hole today. He's been swinging it pretty good. Just seeing what just change the lineup a little bit. You know, never be too, I guess, random. Get a feel for something. That'll be ball one. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sean T just a little bit out front on that. What'll be a 1-1 count. Good eye from Sean Teely. Maybe 2-1. That'll be 2-2 on the count. Good eye from Sean Cheatley as that fills the count up. And that pitch is hit over the pitcher's head and will go into center field as that will be a base hit for Sean Cheatley. Up next, we'll have Nick Blueball in the 3-hole today. Throw over, just keep Sean over there in check. Y'all know how Sean likes to steal here now and then. A little sneaky action over there. Just keep him in check over there. And another throw over, and Sean will get back in time all day over there. And another throw over, but Sean is still safe all day. Nick Blueball blasts that one to the left center, and that will be in the gap all day as that will score Sean Cheatley all the way from first. Nick Blueball should get a triple out of this. We'll see here. Then Nick Blueball will slide into third with an RBI triple to start the game off for the Chatt State Tigers. Great piece of hitting right there. And now we'll have Todd Delancey up to the plate with one duck on the pond ready to score. And Todd Delancey hits that pitch and gets it by the second baseman, which will score Nick Blueball. And Todd Delancey will have an RBI single on the day to start off the game for us as well. And now up to the plate is Noah Fitzgerald. Noah Fitzgerald had a pretty good day yesterday, don't you think, Kyle? Went 2 for 3 his first game and smoked a huge double in the gap. Yeah, a couple hard hit balls yesterday. Very good day for Noah Fitzgerald yesterday. And Noah Fitzgerald smokes that one right up the middle. That'll be a single for him as well. So we'll have runners on first and second with one out as designated hitter Jacob Houghton steps up to the plate. And the catcher will go out, talk to the pitcher for a second. I wouldn't want to throw Jacob Houghton a fastball in this situation right here. He's a very good hitter. Fastball, changeup, curve. But, you know, as well as anybody does, everybody loves a good fastball. Good eye from Jacob Houghton, as that pitch will be outside. Good eye from Jacob Houghton, as that pitch will be low and away for ball 2. I wouldn't want to go give him a fastball in this situation. 2-0, he's hunting for a fastball. I wouldn't want to give him one in this situation right here. Something to turn on for sure. Ooh, massive hack from Jacob Houghton. Just missed it by a little. Great cut. First of the day. You know, everybody gets a little excited in your first cut of the day. And Jacob Houghton pieces that one, but it will go foul out of play. So the count will be 2-2. Well, Malachi Griggs out here getting little balls in the umpire, getting some little cardio in. It's my boy, my roommate. Shout out to him. Good eye from Jacob Houghton. That pitch will be low. And now fill the count up 3-2. I'm saying they're going to throw him here a fastball here. Kyle, what do you think? They might. His curveball hasn't been hitting much today, so they're probably going to go fastball in situation. Looks like they're sitting up outside. Let's see right here, folks. And Jacob Houghton gets that one. He goes foul, staying alive. I think in this situation right here, they might throw him a curveball right here.
I think you're going to stick with fastball. Curveball's not on, bro.
I don't know. I think they're going to go with the curveball. Kyle says they're going to stick with the fastball. I don't know if y'all can hear him from. He's a little bit down doing the scoreboard. So I don't know if y'all can hear him from here. And Jacob Houghton pits that one to left center. And that will be down for a base hit. Nobody can get to it. And that will load the bases up for Chris Tyler, as Chris has ducks covered in the pond right here with one out. And y'all know just as much as everybody else, Chris is a big target to get hit.
8 on the season.
Yes, 8 on the season. He's just prone. His on base percentage is probably up there. Probably pretty high.
Probably about 700.
I'd say so. It's up there. The corners are in. The middle is a double play position. Any ball between the 5-6 hole or the 3-4 hole will score at least 2. And Chris will watch out for ball 1. Good eye, good eye. Really, in this situation, a base hit scores 2 with you'll score Noah Fitzgerald all the way from second. And you'll score Todd and Lancey from third. Good eye from Chris as that's up on the end. Ball 2. And Chris Tyler smokes one up the middle for a line drive up the middle. And that will score 2. The center fielder bobbles it. But that will score 2 as Chris Tyler has a 2 RBI single. So we will now have runners from first and second with one out as Bass Cooper steps up to the plate. So hopefully he can trade spots with one of the 2 runners and hopefully maybe even score 1 or advance them in any way. Nice cut from Bass. Just missed it. Was on time, just missed it. And Bass hits that one to left field, but will go out of play down the left field line. Count is 0-2. And Bass Cooper gets hold of that one and puts it in the right center gap. And the center fielder will catch it, but they will collide. And the ball is dropped. And Jacob Holden will be sent home. And heads up base runner from Chris Tyler as he will advance to second on the throw. Sack. Well, we give that a sack fly. Nah, that's not a sack fly. Is it a sack fly? Well,
Nah, it's not a sack fly.
yeah, it's not a sack fly. But great piece of hitting from Bass Cooper as he did advance Jacob to third, and he did score. So the score is 5-0 right now, folks. We'll have Bailey Russell step up to the plate. Chris Tyler at second. We have 2 down. See if Bailey Russell can swap places with him right here. And the appeal will be that he is safe. There really isn't much of a argument right here because Jacob did hesitate after he caught the ball. He hesitated for a little bit. He was standing on the bag. Should really be no argument on this, but it is what it is, folks. Start off a game like this is pretty good. You know the old saying, hitting is contagious. One base hit leads to multiple, and as you guys can see, we started off pretty good so far. 6 hits, 5 runs. See Bailey Russell going to do his first at bat right here. Bailey Russell turns on that one, but will chop it down foul to Coach Dennis as he makes a great play. Pitches inside. Bailey turns on it, and it will go foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Bailey's got great hands. He's a great hitter. Just needs to stay back just a little bit more on these pitches. His hands are just too quick right now. And Bailey Russell hits out to shortstop. Will be a tough play for the shortstop. Long throw. And the shortstop will make the play, but we will score 5 with 6 hits to start the bottom of the first inning. We will go on the top of the second inning as the Tigers will take the field. I should have kept the mic on, folks. We had Colin Unn over here singing for us a little bit. I'd give him, I wouldn't say he's the next American Idol, but he's not that bad. I'd say he's a good shower singer, you know, with no audience. Garrett Harley's Off speed was looking pretty good the first inning. Hopefully he can keep it like that the rest of the day. Hey. What do you think the first pitch to this bottom of the inning is going to be, Kyle? Kyle says curveball. I'm supporting curveball too. You lefty on lefty action. And there'll be a fastball in low in the dirt for ball 1. We're both wrong there, Kyle. Just got on top of that a little too much for ball 2. Pitches in the dirt for ball 3. Garrett's feeling pretty good out there. You know, he's got a 5-run lead, so just needs to pitch with intensity. You know, he got 5-run lead on him. There we go. Garrett starts to climb the ladder with strike 1 right there. 3-1 count. Garrett comes back now. Pitch is hit into right field. And that pitch will be a home run. So the score now is 5-1. Chatt State still leads. That was a hard hit ball, but folks, it happens. It's the game of baseball. Just got to go to your next pitch. And Garrett's pretty good about that. Garrett really never shows emotion up there on the mound. He's always the next pitch guy. And Garrett paints the outside corner for a called strike 1 right there. It's a great pitch. Good curveball, just a little inside. 1-1 count. Nasty curveball for a huge swing and a miss, making it count 1-2. I'm saying he comes back with the same pitch, Kyle. What do you think? Fastball. Kyle says fastball out. We'll see. And that will be a called strike 3. And the throw will be in time for. Well, I apologize to you guys. That is Garrett's 3rd strikeout of the game. I misinterpreted that last inning. I said first. I meant to say second. So we'll have 1 down. We'll have 1 down here. Nice curveball, but just broke a little too much. Be 1-0 count. It's a great 0-2 curveball right there. You know, still hitter's timing off. Garrett drops down his arm side a little bit for strike 1 right there. Just a nice, good movement on that fastball right there. It's 1-1 count. And another swing and a miss, making it count 1-2. And another swing and a miss, a pitch in the dirt. Great pitch from Garrett Hardy, as it'll be Garrett's 4th strikeout of the day. And that will be the 2nd out of the inning. That's a great pitch from Garrett. That same pitch he threw the first pitch to the last batter. And that pitch will be hit to the right field, out of play. 0-1 count. Nice dirty pitch from Garrett, but umpire will say it was just a little high. 1-1 count. And Garrett comes back with this even dirtier curveball, making the count 1-2. He's spotting up today with that curveball, folks. Let's see what he does right here. What do you think, Kyle? Another curve? Kyle says it has to be another curve, folks. We'll see. Ooh, dirty pitch for but that would be a ball. The count will be 2-2. Garrett's got this hitter up here guessing. What do you think? I'm thinking fastball here, Kyle. What do you think? Kyle says curveball. We'll see. I'm thinking fastball outside corner. Ooh. Came with curveball from the dropped arm slot, but that will miss out. 3-2 count. This hitter's hitting fastball. And that pitch will go foul. It looks like it will go out of play. As the count is still 3-2. We have 2 down. And that pitch will be hit to the first base side. Chris Tyler makes a good defensive stab at it, but it will get by him just by a little. So it'll be a base hit. We'll have 2 down with the runner on first. Looks like Garrett was talking to the umpire about his move over to first. I'm guessing foot plant. What do you think, Kyle? Since you're lefty,
Probably leg lift.
probably Kyle says leg lift and foot plant. I thought he was too far last time on that pickoff. Pitch in the dirt. Runner goes. Bailey throws, and the runner will be thrown out as he tries to advance to second on the dirt pitch. So that will be the 3rd out of the inning as the Tigers come to hit. Well, folks, sometimes that's all it takes for you to get focused in on the game. You have a mistake, but Garrett Hardy came back big right there in that situation and made up for that mistake. Great. That was great clutch out of Garrett Hardy right there. We'll have guest speaker Kyle Nunn chiming in for this half inning. He wants to make a little guest appearance. He said he wants to do. I feel like he's going to do a pretty good job, folks. We'll see.
Thank you for the introduction by Nathan Derryberry there. Sad to say it, but we got the real king of commentating here now. I'll be here for about the next half inning. Meanwhile, new pitcher in for Roane State, left-hander. In the top of the second inning, there was a home run out to right field by Roane State. Now the Tigers will look to add on to their 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Chattanooga State Tigers in the top of the lineup is Branson Bowling here. That's a fastball delivered right down the keyhole for Branson Bowling. Leads the bottom half of the second with a leadoff single as the center fielder Sean Cheeley steps up to the plate. Pitcher comes set, peeks over to first, delivers a pitch, fastball outside for ball one. Pitcher looks in. Sean Cheeley digs in. Throw over to first. In safely. The pitch is delivered. Branson Bowling takes off. Sean Cheeley fouls one off on the back net to the right side. It appears it was a hit and run. Count moves to 0-1 to Cheeley. Throws over to first in safely as Branson Bowling. Pitch is delivered high. Count moves to 1-1. I bet Sean hits a double right here. Sean's either going to hit a double, a single, or he hit a triple right here. Or he may get walked. Possibly a home run. Pitch is delivered. That ball is smoked down in the left center corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Branson Bowling scores. The Tigers now lead 6-1 here in the bottom of the second. What I say, folks, Cheeley with a triple. You can thank me later. No outs here in the bottom of the second. As, who is that? Nicholas Blueball steps up to the plate, digs in, looks to do some more damage here for the Tigers. That's a curveball low, moves to count to 1-0. ball digs in. Pitcher comes set. Time's called by blue ball. That's a fastball in the dirt. Count moves to 2-0 to blue ball. Hey, Miss Dennis, how are you? Oh, is he? Count moves to 3-0. To blue ball. And that's a fastball on the outside corner. Count moves to 3-1. Sorry for the brief interruption there, folks. Miss Dennis has made an appearance here in the press box. Fouled off by blue ball. Count moves to 3-2. Full count here for blue ball. Catcher sets up outside. Foul back. Count remains full. We're expecting a big-time hit here from blue ball, the speedy outfield lefty from Georgia. Pitcher comes set. Fouled straight back. Not fouled straight back. Fouled off to the left side into the third baseman's glove. Blue ball disgruntled as he makes the first out of the inning. Sean Sheila remains at third as Ty Delancey, the second baseman for the Tigers, steps up to the plate. Pitcher comes set. Delivers a pitch. That's a line drive from Ty Delancey into the right center gap as Sean Sheely scores to make the score 7-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. One out for the Tigers as Noah Fitzgerald, the shortstop, digs in. Pitch is delivered. That's a curveball on the inside corner. Moves the count to 1-0 to Fitzgerald. Ty Delancey with about a 6-foot lead over there at first. Curveball again. Misses on the inside corner. Moves the count to 2-0. Pitch is delivered. That's a fastball. Smoked by Fitzgerald. Back. That ball's gone, ladies and gentlemen. The score is now 9-1. Chattanooga State Tigers as Noah Fitzgerald rounds second base. Here comes Ty Delancey strolling into home plate 1, 2, 3. There it is. He steps on the home plate as Fitzgerald comes in, greeted by Ty Delancey and Jacob Holden. Ladies and gentlemen, there is now a 9-1 lead here in the bottom of the second for the Tigers. We're really smoking the ball today. That's really all there is to it. That's Noah Fitzgerald's, I believe. I want to say fourth, but it might have been fifth, but it might have been third, Nathan says. But I'm pretty sure it's the fourth home run of this season as a new pitcher's in for Roane State. Jacob Holden will now step up for the Tigers to increase the deficit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after that brief commercial break. Just kidding, we don't have those. Jacob Holden steps up to the plate, looking to do some damage here. That's ball one. Fastball up to That's a fastball taken down the middle from Holden. Count moves to 1-1. One out here in the bottom of the second for the Tigers. The pitch is delivered. Off speed in the dirt. Holden takes. Count moves to 2-1. That's a fastball nicked off to the right side. Count moves to 2-2. Holden's disgruntled. Feels he should have had a home run there. That's okay. Takes 3. Take 4. That's a curveball sailed. Count's now full. That's a fastball laser from Holden to the right fielder. That's a single. Adds on to the Tigers' hit count. We now have the first baseman, Chris Tyler, number 18, stepping up to the box. Last at bat, Tyler seeing it up the middle. Let's see what he can do here. Pitcher comes up. Wow, that's a scorched ball in the center. Center fielder back. Under it to the warning track, makes the catch. Holden retreats to first, and that makes for the first out of the inning. Second out of the inning. That ball was smoked by Tyler. Put the center fielder for Roane State all the way back to the warning track. Wasn't able to get it over the fence. Bass Cooper from Knoxville, Tennessee steps up to the plate, looking to do some damage here. Pitch is delivered. And that ball is lined foul over by the concession stands. Bass Cooper put a little mustard on that, but it was foul. Sadly, count moves to 0-1. Pitcher looks in. Bass Cooper digs in. Holding over at first with about a 4-foot lead. Pitcher comes set. That's a curveball in there for ball one. Count moves to 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Scores 9-1, Chattanooga State. That's a curveball in the dirt. Catcher takes a peek over to first. Holden retreats. Count moves to 2-1. Fastball low. 3-1 now. Pitch taken for ball 4. Tigers now have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bailey Russell, the catcher, digs in. Bailey Russell, in his last at bat, singled with a ground ball over to the left side. Looks to do some more damage here with runners on first and second. Pitcher steps off. That's a fastball delivered for ball 1. Another fastball in the dirt. Moves the count to 2-0. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are this is a 1 9-inning game here at Chattanooga State. Tigers have a 9-1 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitcher comes set. Steps off. Yesterday in game 1, the Tigers pulled out a win 8-0, but fell short 9-5 in the second game. We're looking to come back strong here, and looks that is looking very positive at the moment as Bailey Russell looks to add to the lead. Hard cut, lasered into the Chattanooga State dugout. Appears like it hit fellow pitcher Malachi Griggs. I hope he's okay. Count moves to 2-1. Bailey Russell digs in. Fastball low. Counts now 3-1. That's a ball laser to the left side. Ball will go foul. Counts now full here for Russell. fastball by Bailey Russell's bat. That makes for 3 outs in the inning. The Tigers add on 4 here in the bottom of the second as we head on to the top of the third with a score of 9-1, Chattanooga State.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Kyle Nunn gave me a run for my money for commentating. We'll come back here on the top of the third as Garrett Harley takes the mound for the Tigers. Let's see what he can do right here. He's got a 8-run lead. And that pitch will be fouled straight back for strike one. And we got Malachi Griggs right here getting a little cardio action. Shout out to my boy. I don't think he got hit, Kyle, but I think he had a pretty good athletic movement over there to not get hit. Garrett Harley gets into the mound. I'm thinking he's about to throw a curve right here, Kyle. And no, it's a slider action and a huge swing and a miss for strike two. What do you think he's about to throw right here, Kyle?
I think he's coming back with a slider.
I'm saying curveball. Kyle says slider, and I'm saying curveball. Curveball on the outer half. And he came back with a slider. Ooh, don't know where that missed much, folks, but that'll make the count 1-2. That was a great pitch. I don't know where that missed much. It looks like it broke across the zone pretty good. Hit the outer half. Must have been high when it broke. Garrett Hardy comes back with the curveball, and that pitch would be chopped to Chris Tyler as he takes it himself for the first out of the inning. Right here with an 8-run lead, you just want to fill up the zone and just attack the hitters, make them put the ball in play. That pitch is a little in for ball one. I think the batter thought it was going to come in and hit him. It was just a back half side pitch. Just give him the chase a little bit. See what comes here next. Curveball in. Ooh. Must have been 2 ins. That'll be ball 2. Nice pitch, though. And that pitch will be hit to Bass Cooper as it will stay foul. Bass makes the play. And the throw will be off. The throw will be off, but Chris Tyler gets off and tags him. But as they go for the tag, the runner collides and knocks the ball out of Chris's glove. Yeah, it was a great defensive stab from Chris Tyler. Just sometimes it just happens when two forces collide like that. Kyle, what you eating for a snack over there? Nature Valley Bar? Nature Valley Bar? Nature Valley Fruit and Nut Trail Mix Bar. Got me a protein bar over the fridge, keeping it cold for a little bit later. Garrett steps up to the mound. We got to run on first with 1 out. Not much of a lead over there at first. Garrett throws over, just keep him honest over, keep him in check. especially in lefty, you know, they don't get much of a lead. But with a move like Garrett's, it's pretty easy to throw a hitter off. Garrett steps in, gets a sign. Nice curveball, but the hitter did not fall for it. Make the count 1-0. Saying fastball out or half, Kyle. That's why I'd go. Oh, comes back with a curveball, and it breaks perfectly right down the middle as the hitter freezes and watches it for strike one. The count is 1-1. Garrett, sneaky over there, throws over, trying to get the base runner there distracted, but he will slide in safely. That's what I like about Garrett Hartley. He's really smart up there on the mound. Drops his arm slot for a slider, but will be a little out as the count goes 2-1. Garrett has the runner over there pretty nervous. He's probably got like a 3-foot lead. Inching out to 4 foot now. Runner goes. Bailey throws, and the throw will be late. Good throw from Bailey Russell, but got to give credit when credit is due. The runner did have a great jump on that pitch. So that would be a 3-1 count with 1 out with the runner on second. Garrett with a great curveball, but the batter checks swings, and he will go. I guess he assumed he didn't go, being ball 4, but it was a strike either way. So the count was full up, 3-2. Barely a small lead. He's probably 2.5 steps off of second. Not much at all. Time is called. The batter calls time, fixes bat and gloves. Probably a little stressed out. Doesn't know what's going to come right here. I'm saying they come back with a curveball. Curveball? Yeah, Kyle agrees curveball. We'll see, folks. Just fielding the zone right here. And we were right, as that pitch will be chipped to Chris Tyler as he steps on the bag himself for the second out of the inning. That will advance the runner to third, but we'll have 2 down. We'll have a Chatt State alumni, I guess you could say, Teron Powell, step up to the plate for Roane State. Kyle says he's a really great guy. Kyle says he's a really great hitter as well. Garrett steps in, paints the outside corner for a called strike one. Great pitch from Garrett Hartley. This lefty on lefty action is pretty fun to watch, especially when a good curveball comes in on the lefty. They just freeze. Kyle Nunn did it a couple times yesterday. Just like that, folks, just like I said, but that will miss the zone 1-1. I'm assuming the umpires just gave out the first warning of the game to our for both sides. But we'll have to say that was a pretty good pitch. I guess. What do you think, Kyle? Just broke too late? Yeah, it broke a little late. Great pitch, though. Ooh, that pitch looks like it painted the outside corner, but was just a little high when it broke in. So that moves the count to 2-1. Garrett took a second to gather his thoughts right here. 2-1 count. Runner over third, playing little mind games, trying to. And that pitch would be ball 3 as Bailey Russell messes with the runner over there with nobody over there, and the runner slides in. Garrett just needs to fill the zone up right here. Great pitch from Garrett Hartley as he brings the count 3-2. Garrett's off speed's working pretty good today as he is able to command it in a 3-1 count just like that. It's very tough for a pitcher sometimes. Garrett comes back, and that pitch is hit to left field and a dive from Nick Blue Ball that will get past him, that will score 1 run as the runner will come into third, but the throw's coming in, and the runner will slide in to third safely as the score is now 9-2 with 2 outs. Looks like we try to have a peel on the play right there. I'm guessing, assuming they were trying to say he missed first. No idea. I wasn't paying that close attention when he was rounding. I don't think Kyle was either. Garrett Hardy comes back in with a fastball on the inner side of the plate. 0-1 count. 0-1. Garrett Hardy comes back with a huge hammer, making it count 0-2. What are you thinking, Kyle? Another curveball? Another curveball. I'm going with the 2, folks. I got a gut feeling about this. And it was a fastball out, but it will miss the corner just a little high, too. So I'll bring the count 1-2. Not a bad pitch from Garrett Hardy. Dropped his arm slot on that, but we'll just miss the outer half. So 2-2 count. That pitch just misses up and out. That'll be a 3-2 count. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Whoo, folks, that was a beautiful pitch.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one. I think, I guess the strike zone's getting a little bit tighter and tighter as the game goes on, but not a bad pitch whatsoever, folks. Don't know where that missed much. That's the pitch you really want in that situation. We'll have a first and third situation right here with 2 outs. Bailey Russell calls out the play. I don't think we'll have a stolen base attempt over from first. Great 12-6. Well, it's more of a slur from Garrett Hardy. Great pitch though. Can't ask for anything better. 0-1 count. And we got a slider action coming from Garrett Hardy as he drops his arm slot. 0-2 count. What are you thinking, Kyle? Another curve or slider? I'm saying slider again. Kyle agrees. And he does. And that pitch will be a dead ball. That is a dead ball, so that will put bases loaded with 2 outs. Sometimes when slider, your grip just gets a little off and you hang on to it just a little too much, or you let go of it too early. And I think in that case, he let go of it just a little early on that. Looks like we're going to go with the bullpen as sophomore Landon Walker will come strolling in to take the mound. But Garrett Hardy had a great day on the mound with how many strikeouts? 4 or 5. With great performance on the mound with 5 Ks and only giving up 4 hits and 2 runs. Thought I'd give Landon Walker a little pregame. I thought I'd select a good song, TNT, from that explosive fastball he's got on him. Just give him, there's nothing better than the energy boost, getting a little pumped to a little music. Arm like that, this is the perfect song to go with him. For those just tuning in, we have bases loaded with 2 down as Landon Walker takes the mound as Chatt State leads 9-2 in the top of the 3rd inning. Landon Walker steps on the mound as he checks his scenario he's in. Bases loaded with 2 outs. And Kyle just came in and said he just topped out at 93. What was he sitting? 93. Oh, he was sitting 93. I apologize, folks. He is sitting 93 right now. First pitch. Be a fastball open in. Up to the plate is Nick Spardoni. He was in my region back in Middle Tennessee. I played high school baseball against him. He's a great guy. Great inside pitch from Landon Walker as he paints the inside corner, for making it count 1-1. That pitch is hit. No Fitzgerald makes a stab at it, keeps it in front of him, just only allow 1 run right there. So that brings the score to 9-3. Still 2 down, bases loaded. Fastball call for strike 1. And that pitch is lasered foul close to the Chatt State dugout. It looks like it went into the parking lot. Hopefully we have no dented cars. Over in the Chatt State parking lot, it's a pretty good area for a busted windshield or a dented car if you're close enough. Really, the parking lot close to us is empty. And that pitch will be hit up the middle as Noah Fitzgerald can get a piece on it. That will score 2. Sean Cheedy throws to third, and the runner will be safe at third as that scores 2 right there, making the score 9-5. Chatt State still leads. We still have 2 down with a run on 2nd and 3rd now. Fastball, and pitch will be hit out of play, foul. So 0-1 count. 2 down still. Huge swing and a miss as that pitch paints the outside corner. 0-2 count. Batter calls time. Landon never moved a muscle. Comes set. Fires a fastball. That pitch will be pieced foul into the tennis courts. Malachi Griggs right there getting a little more cardio action for my boy. Ooh, looks like the batter went, but field umpire says he did not go, as that will bring the count 1-2. It's a pretty hard angle to judge, see if he went, but it is what it is. Pitch will be foul straight back. 1-2 count still. And Landon Walker paints that pitch perfect, low and outside, hit spot in the corner perfectly. So it's the third out of the inning. Roane State will score 4, but Tigers still lead 9-5. And we will have Kyle Nunn come back as the Tigers hit. Kyle wants to talk, wants to commentate while we hit, and I'm going to do while we pitch. So here's Kyle Nunn.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the bottom of the third here. Pitch is delivered high for ball one. Moves the count to 1-0 to blue ball. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Branson Bowling is now up to the plate. Counts 1-0. That ball smoked to the right side by Bowling. Count moves to 1-1 here. Bottom of the third inning. For those of you just tuning in, the score is 9-5. Tigers lead. Roane State put up 4 in the top of the third. As the pitch is delivered to Bowling, moves the count to 2-1. Bowling digs in. Off speed there. Fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 2-2. Pitch is delivered. That's a curveball slapped back to the pitcher out of his reach. The second baseman glove flip to the first baseman. That's a great play made by the Roane State second baseman for the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. Sean Cheely, the center fielder for the Tigers, steps in. That's a curveball high. Moves to count to 1-0. That ball slapped. It's a fastball slapped to the right side by Cheely. Moves to count to 1-1. This is a message to CBS. I'd like to give Joe Buck a run for his money here. As the pitch is delivered, that's a curveball slapped at the first baseman. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third inning as Cheely is retired. The third batter, left fielder Nick Blueball, steps in. Ball 1 on the outside corner. Moves to count to 1-0. Pitch is delivered. That's a fastball right down the middle, but it's high. Count goes to 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. That ball is hammered. Back. The right fielder stops in his track, knows that one's gone as Blueball rounds second base. Puts the Tigers up 5 now with a score of 10-5. Adds on to the Tigers' hit count. They now have 12 here in the bottom of the third inning. Still 2 outs as Ty Delancey, the second baseman, digs in. I believe that's Blueball's third of the season. Not third, excuse me. That's Blueball's first home run of the season. As this pitch is delivered, fastball high, moves the count to 1-0. That's a fastball painted on the outside corner. Counts now 1-1. Delancey steps in. That's a curveball sailed up high. Counts now 2-1 to Delancey. Delancey looking to do some damage here after that Blueball home run. That's a fastball laser to the third baseman. The side's retired. We'll now go into the top of the fourth inning as the Tigers add on 1 run from a Nick Blueball blast out to right field. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Landon Walker takes the mound for Chatt State Tigers once again. We're on the top of the fourth, and that pitch will be hit. That pitch will be slapped right over second base into center field for a base hit. Huge swing and a miss right there, folks. First strike. Pitch is low and in. 1-1 count. See, hopefully Landon Walker can get a ground ball right here so we can turn 2. That's always a pitcher's best dream. Landon Walker steps off the mound. Just to tell the runner, he knows he's over there. Keep him honest. Runner doesn't got much of a lead over there. Took it about a 6-foot lead now. Batter calls time. Landon Walker comes set right here, ready to pitch. And that will be a foul ball straight back. Brings the count 1-2. And that will be a big strikeout for Landon Walker. That's his second of the day. That'll be the first out of the inning right here. We have 1 down with the runner on first. Double play ball here will be big as we get out of the inning quick. Sorry, folks. I didn't mean to hit the camera. My head kind of nudged it. And a check swing will result in a foul ball towards Chatt State's dugout. 0-1 count. There we go, Malachi Griggs once again.
Get a little cardio in.
A little cardio. And that pitch will be chopped to second for the second out. Great pitch from Landon Walker as he drilled him inside. Batter couldn't get his barrel quick enough and got squeezed right there. So we'll have 2 down as we have a runner at second. Ball just wasn't hit hard enough to be able to turn 2. A little bit harder than we'd had 2 right there. But, like I said, we got the second out. Going for 3 right here. Not much of a lead from the runner at second. Huge swing and miss as that pitch paints the outside corner perfectly for strike number 1. Another huge cut, but that pitch will be fouled towards Roane's dugout. Be 0-2 count. What do you think right here, Kyle? What do you think he's coming with? Kyle says curveball. I think it'd be pretty good pitch to throw right here, folks. We'll see. Landon gets set. Fastball. Hit to No Fitzgerald. Fields it cleanly. And will make a good throw to Chris Tyler as the third put out of the inning. As no runs are allowed, as Chatt State, as we still lead 10-5 as we go into the bottom of the 4th. Now here's Kyle Nunn for your commentating action.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
We're so sorry about that, folks. The computer's in the other room. We did not notice that the stream had been brought down, but it's back on track, and the score is 10-5. We have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bailey Russ up to the plate. We apologize, folks. The stream is going in and out on the laptop over here. We're just going to keep an eye on it. The count is 1-2 with 2 outs with a runner on second and third right now. We apologize for inconvenience. This is something we don't have control over right now. That pitch is hit to left field. Looks like Nick Blueball will be there all day, and he will be there to have the third putout of the inning. So we'll go to bottom 5 as your Chatt State Tigers will come to hit as they lead 10-5.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fastball. Fastball lasered into the right center gap by Branson Bowling. Rounds first base hard. He's going for second. He better get there. Slides in. Safe. Leadoff double from Branson Bowling here in the bottom of the fifth inning for the Tigers. Sean Shealy, the center fielder, steps up. For those of you just tuning in, or for those of you who have missed anything, the score is 10-5. Chatt State Tigers lead. In the last half inning, Landon Walker put a 0 up on the board for us. The Tigers are trying to regain their one stentorian lead that they achieved. Let's see if Sean Shealy can do some damage here. That pitch is delivered, bunted to the right field side, picked up by the third baseman. That's a fair ball. All runners are safe. Chatt State Tigers now have runners on first and third here in the bottom of the fifth inning, as left fielder Nick Blueball comes up to the plate. That's a fastball. Hammered into the left center gap. Reeled in from the left fielder. That's a sac fly, ladies and gentlemen, from Nick Blueball as Branson Bowling scores from third base. One runner on. Sean Shealy for the Tigers as second baseman Ty Delancey digs in. Looking to add on to the Tigers' 6-point lead. They now lead 11-5 here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitcher throws over, runs back safely. I'd like to give a big shout out to Tommy and Diane Kaiser in Louisville, Kentucky, big supporters of the Chatt State program. As Delancey looks in, takes a fastball over the catcher's mitt. Sean Shealy advances to second base. Catcher calls time. He's going to have a chat with his pitcher. Counts 0-1 to Delancey. That's a curveball high. Delancey looks at it. Good spit there. Count moves 2-0. Fastball. Delancey hammers one to left field. Left fielder reels it in, throws over to third base. Sean Shealy, great hustle from second base as he advances to third. I don't know if that's considered a sacrifice fly by Delancey or not, but it was a hard hit ball, so I'll give it to him. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Fitzgerald steps up to the plate. Last 2 at bats. Home run over the left center, I think it was more left field wall, and a K. Let's see if he can mediate here with a double, maybe, possibly. Pitcher steps off. 1 runner on for the Tigers. 2 outs. Pitcher comes set. Steps off again. I don't know, folks. I think there might be a miscommunication between the Roane State pitcher and catcher. They look a little out of sync. Let's see if Fitzgerald can take advantage here. Oh. Roane State pitcher steps off again. You really got to start wondering what's going on between the pitcher and the catcher. So many questions, ladies and gentlemen. So little answers. That's a curveball taken low from Fitzgerald. Count moves to 0-1. That ball smoked. And yes, indeed, Fitzgerald does come back strong with a RBI single. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, bang, says Fitzgerald as he scores in Sean Shealy. The score is now 12-5. Chatt State lead as Jacob Holden digs in. Pow, pow, bang. Pick over to first. Fitzgerald's in safely. Last at bat, Holden singled over the second baseman's head. Pick over to first. Fitzgerald in safely. Pitcher steps off. That is the pitcher's fourth step off of the inning as he comes set. Fitzgerald is thrown out by the catcher from Roane State. The Tigers scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th inning, making the deficit 7 now as we go up to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be right back.
And we will come to the top of the sixth inning as Landon Walker still on the mound for your Chatt State Tigers. Let's see what his first pitch is. And it will be a little dribbler hit to Chris Tyler as he flips to Landon Walker as he is there all day. That, folks, takes hours and hours of PFP practice. And as you can tell, it has worked out great for us. It is an extensive amount of countless drill after drill, but it proves in the long run that it is worth the practice. And that pitch paints the outside corner perfectly. That's just a beautiful image right there, just seeing that paint right where the catcher locates is spotted at. 0-1 count. Pitch was just in. 1-1 count. Pitch was high. 2-1 count. I'd like to know what Landon's pumping today. When he first came out, Kyle said he was sitting about 93 average. I'd like to see what that fastball would have been. That pitch will be fouled out into our parking lot, but where it lands, it's a ghost town of those cars. We all park towards closer to the softball field. It's kind of a medium. You got to park right behind our field house, so try not to get by a foul ball. So it's a 2-2 count. Landon throws, and that will be a huge swing and a miss as the throw down to third hits off the batter's bat. That will be the second out of the inning. Landon's fourth strikeout. Pitch is high. 1-0. That pitch hits outside corner for strike one. 1-1 count right here with 2 down. That pitch will be fouled once again to our parking lot. 1-2 count now. That looked pretty far. Might have caught a windshield. And it looks of the crowd, it might have hit a windshield or a car. 1-2 count right here. I don't think it hit a person, Kyle. Pitch is high. 2-2 count. Pitch was let loose. And a huge swing and miss as Landon Walker's fifth strikeout and second of the inning. We will now go to the bottom of the sixth as Chatt State leads 12-5 with 16 hits.
Hello, everyone. As the curveball misses low and inside to Holden. Comes to 0-1. For those of you just tuning in, the score is 12-5. Tigers lead. 12-5. Tigers lead. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's a fastball laser to the first baseman. First baseman blocks it up for the first out of the inning. It'll be a pitching change now for the Roane State defense. That's a fastball. That's a ball for ball one. Ball one to Chris Tyler here. One ball. Swung through by Tyler. Count moves to 1-1. We're back from the pitching change from Roane State. One out here. In the top of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. As Tyler digs in the 1-1 count. Fastball low and outside. Moves to count to 2-1. That's a line drive from Tyler. Goes straight to the shortstop's legs. Very hard hit ball. One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One runner on for the Tigers as third baseman Bass Cooper steps up to the plate. That's a ball low for Cooper. Count moves to 1-0. That's a ball up to Cooper. Count moves to 2-0. That ball is scorched up, out of play to the right side. Count goes to 2-1 from Cooper. That pitch is swung through from Cooper. Count moves to full. One out here. One runner on for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The score is still 12-5. The Tigers have a whopping 16 hits on the day as Cooper tries to add on to that total. Thrown over to first. Tyler in safely. Swung through from Cooper. Does a third strike. 2 outs now for the Tigers. That's a curveball, misses up to Bailey Russell. Bailey's had a pretty good day so far at the plate, both hitting and catching, as he digs in on the 1-0 count. That's a fastball, scorched foul to the left side. Counts now 1-1. Gets by Coach Dennis there. Folks, I think his days are over at the fielding positions. Russell steps in, looking to do damage here. Both to the Roane State's pride and to the ball. Pitcher looks in. That's a curveball delivered. Cross up, it appears, from the pitcher and the catcher. Count moves to 2-1. Throwing over to first. Tyler's in safely. There's a curveball lasered. Left field foul, says the umpire. Count remains 2-2. That was a pretty good hit ball by Russell. Just needs to straighten it out a little bit. Maybe weight back on it a little bit here. As Sean Shealy hands him the bat. Russell digs in. Russell digs into the plate. Ready to hit it. The pitcher looks in. That's a curveball up. Russell spits on it. Moves the count to full. It's a curveball in there for strike 3 on a swinging Bailey. That retires the side. Tigers leave one on. Tyler, as we go to the top of the 7th inning, the Chattanooga State Tigers lead 12-5. Landon Walker remains on the mound.
As we go to the top of the 7th, Chatt State leads 12-5. And that first pitch would be a foul ball back into the tennis courts, making an 0-1 count. And the batter did have a check swing on that, so it was 0-2. 0-2, bud. Check swing. And our first mistake of the game on the scoreboard from Kyle Nunn. That pitch misses way out. Or for a movie reference, just a bit outside. 1-2 count. Good pickup on the reference, Kyle. That will be Major League, ladies and gentlemen.
Major League 1 or 2 there?
Major League 1. And that pitch will be outside, 2-2 count. I think Landon Walker should grow his hair a little bit and get the Rick Vaughn diced hair in the back. I think he could pull it off. If y'all agree, comment in the comments below. And a huge swing and a miss as that two-seam just broke nasty. And that'll be the first out of the inning, and that will be Landon Walker's 6th strikeout in this appearance of this game. That pitch would be hit foul as the third base coach cannot get a hold on that as he gets by him. 0-1 count. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 count. And that pitch paints the outside half. 1-2 count. And that pitch will be hitting the 5-6 hole. So they'll put a run on first with 1 down. That pitch paints the outside corner perfectly for a called strike 1. That pitch will be flied, and it will be out of play right into our tennis courts. 0-2 count. Tennis courts take a beating from baseballs every day, don't they, Kyle? They're some tough troopers. They've seen plenty of action over the years from baseballs. 0-2 count here. And just a little outside. 1-2 count. And that pitch is hit. The 5-6 hole, but Bass Cooper stops the ball. But there will be no time for the throw. But great defensive stop by Bass Cooper, not letting it go to the outfield. Can't ask for more, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Bolin comes out, talk to Landon Walker for a second. We'll resume play right here after we had a quick mound visit. Coach Bowen's probably telling Landon his hair's messed up a little bit. You know, just give him a little agitated. You know, maybe pump 1-2 more miles an hour on that fastball. I'm just kidding, folks. We just give Landon Walker a hard time about being a pretty boy. Runners on first, second, 1 out. Pitch is up and out for ball 1. Pitches inside, gets by Bailey Russell. Runners will advance to second and third. 2-0 count now. So we have JP Jordan Powers warming up in the bullpen over there. That pitch is outside. Brings the count 3-0. And that will be ball 4. That will load the bases and 1 out. Landon Walker comes set, throws, and that would be it would be a strike, but it would just be off the catcher's glove. I thought it was a foul ball, but it's just a strike off the catcher's mitt. 0-1 count. We have bases loaded. Any bag here or 2 will be suitable. Landon Walker comes back with another fastball for 0-2. Ooh, nice pitch. Just missed a little high. Great location, just high. 1-2 count. Pitch will be low. 2-2 count now. It's now 3-2 count. The pitch will be hit out to right field. Looks like Branson Bowen will get on the plate. There should be a play at the plate. Branson Bowen comes up firing. And the runner from third will score on the sac fly. That will bring the score to 12-6. But we will have 2 outs with a runner on first and third. So we have a pitching change. JP Jordan Powers will come pitch for Chatt State. Shout out to the Powers family watching all the way from Perth, Australia. It's probably about, I would guesstimate, 23 hours, 1:30 in the morning. It's about 1:30 in the morning. They're over in Perth, Australia. There's some troopers if they're up right now watching this game. Colton Powers will take the mound in this first and third situation with 2 down. See if he can get this out right here to get us back to hitting. That pitch is fouled back. 0-1 count. Way to start off that bat. Up and out, 1-1 count. Fouled straight back, 1-2 count now. And that pitch is hit up the middle, gets by Ty Delancey, scores 1 run. The run from first will move to third. That makes the score 12-7. Chatt State still has a 5-run lead. Ball's in the dirt, 1-0 count. Throw over. Runner will be safe. Be a strike right there, 1-1 count. Pitch is in the dirt. Bailey Russell keeps in front of him. Runners will hold, 2-1 count. The pitch is hit to Chris Tyler, keeps it in front of him. Great defensive play to keep from another run scoring. And that will be the third out of the inning as Chatt State goes to the bottom 7. As Roane State does cross 2 to score, but we still have the lead 12-7.
Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the bottom 7 as Nick Blueball steps up to the plate. Excuse me, folks. That is Branson Bolin as he takes the first ball.
You not know all the hitter stances?
I feel like Branson and Nick have similar
They
stances.
do not. Totally different. Nick starts out right here. Comes up. He's right here. When pitcher comes to get ready, Branson's just right here the whole time and just cocks his hands back a little bit. And
Yeah, but their bat is kind of like...
But Nick's more open. Branson's open slightly.
That ball hits Bolin as he takes first base. One runner on here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Tigers as center fielder Sean Sheely steps up. We'll have a pitching change for Roane State. We'll be right back. Buenos dias. Sean Sheely. Take on ball 1. That is ball 2 from Sheely. Two. 3 balls now. That's a first strike on the outside corner. Count moves to 3-1. Catch, catcher appears a little disgruntled, frustrated about that walk. Tigers have 2 on now. Runners on first and second. No outs as blue ball steps up. Time is called. And there's a balk on the field. Runners advance from first and second to second and third. 2 ducks on the pond here for blue ball. Blue ball really looking to do some damage here. This is a great position here for blue ball. A single scores 2. Especially with the speedster Sean Shealy at second base as blue ball takes the first strike. That's another ball from Roane State. 1-1 now to blue ball. The Roane State team, the Roane State defense is in some precarious territory here as the Roane State pitcher delivers a curveball past blue ball. Count moves to 1-2. That's a fastball to the second baseman, who eats it up, throws it to first for the first out of the inning. Not without a run scoring, though, as Nick Blueball gets an RBI. Sean Cheeley advances from second to third. 1 out now here in the bottom of the 7th, as second baseman Ty Delancey steps up. Strike 1. Ball 1. Count moves to 1-1. That's a fastball in the outside corner. Delancey checks. Does he go? No, he doesn't. Count moves to 2-1. The ball's fouled back by Delancey. Wishes he would have had that one back. Counts now 2-2. Pitch is delivered. That's a fastball low and in to Delancey. Counts now full. 1 out here. 1 runner on. Sean Cheeley at third base. Ty Delancey will, what will he do? Fouls one off to the right side. First baseman tracking it down as it goes out of play, unable to reach it. Count stays full. Ball forward to Delancey. Runners now on first and third. Noah Fitzgerald steps up. Fitzgerald needs a double and a triple to complete the cycle. 2 singles and 1 home run on the day. Fitzgerald's had a hot bat lately. Let's see if he can continue that. As he takes ball 1 low, gets away from the catcher. Delancey advances to second base. Runners now on second and third for the Tigers. The pitcher comes set. Delivers a pitch of Fitzgerald. Takes it. Ball 2. Fitzgerald has a mighty fine eye up there. One that you can't come by too often, folks. Fitzgerald takes a strikeout on the outside corner. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, Noah Fitzgerald in those pants, I think he's been skipping a couple leg days, believe it or not, as he checks. And no, he doesn't go. Count moves to 3-1. That's ball 4 to Fitzgerald. The bases are juiced now as the 5-hole hitter, Holden, steps up. We're thinking that he's going to do something big right here. Big time Jacob Holden, as he ropes one into the center field territory, hauled in by the center fielder for Roane State. But that's not without Sean Cheeley scoring from third. That'll count as an RBI for Jacob Holden. 2 outs now, here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 runners remain on. Delancey at second, Fitzgerald at first, as the 6-hole hitter, first baseman, Chris Tyler, digs in. That's a ball low. Counts 0-1. 1-0, excuse me. That's a strike painted on the outside corner. Tyler takes. Counts 1-1. Ball low, gets away from the catcher briefly, hauls it in. Delancey's back to second. That ball's hammered into the right center gap, out of the center fielder's reach, gets past him, rolls to the fence as Tyler rounds second. Fitzgerald's rounding third, and Ty Delancey scores. And Chris Tyler is going from the inside to Parker. Save! Chris Tyler with the inside to Parker. It's a miracle, ladies and gentlemen. Get the man an oxygen tank. Good Lord. The Tigers now lead 17-7, and that will finish the game as the Tigers are up on Roane State 10 here in the 7th inning. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to watch this single 9-inning game as the Tigers defeat Roane State 17-7 and take the series 2-3. Tomorrow we will be right here in the same spot playing Piedmont JV. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a good night.